For what is a man, Sarah, if he cannot defend his wife? And the glory of time and space. You know what? I don't know what the hell. Okay, actually, no, I do know what I'm talking about. It was through my own wits and goodwill that I decided to save you. And I knew that you wouldn't be okay on your own, and look at where we are now. Someone's dead. Oh my gosh, I'm a terrible person. I can't even really remember his name. Look, I didn't like him too much, but I'm gonna act kind of like extremely sad like everybody else, but what I really am is just grateful that I made the right decision. So grateful. So we need to go talk to Vladimir, I believe, and kind of, touch base. See what we're gonna do. It feels good to be doing what I, initially started doing. I have a bounty? What the heck? I don't know when that happened. Oh, and you know what? I'm also the motherfreaker that put the guy down before he even got the chance to escape or push me out and then teleport, whatever. He said it to my face. He said, "You are the greatest warrior I have ever met of all time, John W. Henry. And I am scared. I am actually scared of you." And I said, "I know you're scared of me. Who wouldn't be? Things revolve around me, for gosh sakes. When you get too close, you start circling. Which has a lot to do with my overall mass." Docking. Alright, let's get on board. Yeah, I haven't even, spoken to Noelle pretty much more than one time.
You're back. Thank the blackest sea that you and Noelle are safe. And the artifacts?
And Sarah?
The
Oh,
lodge.
wait, you were there. Sam didn't make it.
So, we slipped from the Starborn's grasp, but not before taking a stab straight in the heart. We need to talk locks and bolts. Lodge and the Eye are not secure.
Did he really say he was I don't remember that. Plus, can you really trust that?
Got the right of it.
The hunter, he probably found us because we're somewhere obvious. High populated area, just like how the Starborn found you orbiting Neon the first time. But the fact that they're competing with us to find the artifacts means they can't get them without searching.
So we put the artifacts somewhere in the fringe, or on something that can slip from their grasp if they do another strike from the curtain.
Yeah, I feel like keeping them on my ship is it's a good idea, but I'm not always on my ship, but you could say the same if I build an outpost for it, then it's like, I would never really be there. I'd say my ship is where it's
Fine
better.
idea. Starborn show up, you can burn helium in one spin of the grav drive to anywhere.
Here, keep the artifacts safe. I guess we'll meet back at the lodge after?
Sure, Noelle. The hell is that? Build it on my ship.
Noelle and Vladimir are right. The artifacts need a new home.
Well, they're gonna be safe with me. Thank. If I'm the only person in the whole settled systems that was able to take on the Hunter, can you imagine if I showed up to take the artifacts? Like the damage I would have done? I mean, that was Noel's reaction to him. Imagine if I showed the fuck up. You know, like, ooh. So now I'm just gonna be freaking attacked forever. Oh my gosh. See, that seems like not a situation I can deal with. So I would prefer to just deal with them, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna go and explore. I'm not gonna go and adventure. This is my top priority now. I'm sick of the shit. What can I say? Okay, back to the lunch. I'm gonna get pulled over. Hey, mister, you got a bounty on your head. You know what? You know what? Fair enough. If it weren't for me, probably like hundreds of people would be alive right now. Wow, look at this place, man. There's ash everywhere. Look at that. There's my thing. It looks like I have 0 artifacts.
Let's put it in gear.
Wow, this place is so destroyed. I don't want to like search the bodies, which I know doesn't look the best on my part, but kinda don't have a choice. I need loot.
If you were a victim of the recent attack, please remain calm. UC Security has everything.
Shut the hell up. You got nothing under control, buddy.
I'll try not to be a backseat driver.
Sarah, you can do whatever you want. You can bark at me, you can complain.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
People are freaking out. Which is no surprise. I saw, what was that? Like 100 people fly into the sky at once. It's not magic, it's science.
It's done. Let's head home.
What's done? It's not magic, it's a poop stain. You know, I still just don't like it here, man. I don't like these bonsai trees. I don't like the people. I don't like the architecture. This place is not for me. You know, I think I'm gonna go to the med bay. Try and buy some shit. It is about time. I have more than one. Oh my gosh, she's fast. I don't care about his belongings.
Mateo, I need to be checking everyone's vitals. Now really isn't the time.
I know. Look, we all feel like we've been kicked into the ground 1,000,000 times over, but I think I have something. I'm serious. If I may, I know our encounter with the Hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that?
No. I don't really remember. I guess I'm glimpsing the Unity.
Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas's speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
Where is it?
It's right here in the city, just a block or so from the lodge.
Then it's really not that hard, okay? I can do it.
There's no harm in gathering more information. A visit to the Sanctum might actually be quite enlightening.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
You don't have to come.
Forget how much you take personally until it's threatened.
Superior Consolation Pack. Mine's a little better. Especially with the power boost back. Bosco,
No more
come
Starborn
home.
have shown up.
Constellation has suffered losses before.
Really, when? Talk with Sarah? About what?
So, I've given everything we've discussed a lot of thought, and I've decided I'd like Aja Mamasa to conduct our marriage ceremony.
Who the hell's that?
You're kidding, right? She was the former chair of Constellation. The one that passed the torch to me about 5 years ago? We've talked about her before. Come on, stay with me.
Dude, we are in constant warfare. You know how many times I hit my head? You gotta give me a break here. Why? You know what? Whatever makes you happy.
It's important to me that we are both happy. This is a huge step in our relationship, and I want everything to be perfect. So, with that settled, I suppose we just keep it a quiet ceremony? Just the two of us?
I mean, she really doesn't like her mom. She can do whatever she wants in that, but Sona probably.
Oh, that's sweet of you to suggest, but I think bringing Sona all the way to Aja's home would be too much anxiety for the poor girl. We need to give her some time. Honestly, no. I respect everyone at Constellation, but this is part of my personal life. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to keep my personal feelings about us separate from Constellation.
Not really cool with me. Gonna be honest. I mean, I hope I'm not a fucking secret around here. Sure.
All right, it's settled then. I'll send a message to Aja asking for her to preside over the ceremony. As soon as you're ready, let's head to Paradiso. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I love you.
You better not, brother. You know, that got me kind of concerned. This whole freaking, I want to keep things all secret with myself. That's just, I don't know. You know, I'm gonna head to the med bay first. gosh, this freaking boost pack is so good. You know, a place with lower gravity would definitely have like the best what is it called? Like it would have the best buildings and construction. That's what I think.
Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you.
I need help, dog. Sometimes I feel other people's emotions so strongly it can be problematic. This is so funny. I don't need no mental help.
Well, you've certainly come to the right place.
I mean, maybe now with Sarah, we'll see. I don't know. I'll definitely take everything.
Take care of yourself.
That's kind of funny that he would be willing to help. My emotions, man. Where I'm from. We don't talk about that stuff. In fact, I was kind of the person who talked about it more than others. So, and I still do. That much.
Have a nice day now.
Okay.
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Dude,
Oh,
this guy
Mateo.
looks like he's
It's
3
been too
years
long.
old.
How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
Go ahead, buddy.
Keeper, we were hoping to talk to you about unity.
You want to subject your friend here to one of our talks, Mateo? The future of humanity is always a long discussion.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps you should talk about this inside.
Well, that's a yes. Gosh, I hate these little caps you guys have on. They're so ugly. Did you fart, bro? Stinky. Let me in here.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
The artifacts. Not really. We were attacked.
We've lost people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And these Starborn, I take it they're different from the people of the settled systems? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe, beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you, and it's brought you here.
You're not that special, dude.
And I think I can help. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
Shut up! Oh, okay. Probably.
I'm not sure if he was. But if what you're looking for is connected, then anything might be possible. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun, and he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code, a way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave? Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story.
Oh, man.
Oh yes, typically. But there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I've visited her a couple of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
Bro, you
and
have
if you
no
need directions
idea
to the
lore
Enlightenment,
behind
they have a
me
branch
and
in the
Varun.
well helping the poorest citizens of New Atlantis find a better life for themselves.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Yeah, talk about your family. Quit acting like it's all in friggin' encompassing. You know what you're doing. I don't want to talk to freaking anybody from Possibly. Plus, they literally hate me, so I have no idea why this person would talk to me.
Best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now.
Totally forgot. Okay. What do I want? That just seems really good. I know I've said this before. Okay. Once we do those, I I'm just thinking, quickly regenerate health in combat sounds amazing. I have no idea where the prison could be. Bye, Sarah. Not gonna lie, you kind of pissed me off. Like, I would have been straight on the way to get married, but now that I know you don't want to tell anybody at all, it's all your personal life. I wonder what you tell the other people, other men. Like, it's my personal life. We don't gotta talk about that. I don't know even this where I'm going. Like, where is it?
It's just harder to keep in touch.
As a tracker agent, my duty is to
I feel like they make good food down here.
We run a number of social programs, from financial aid to food banks. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, we're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
We don't mean to be intrusive. Any information you could provide would be very useful.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing. A man walks into the first house of enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that.
Maybe there's a message. Am I stupid? Of course there is. Oh my gosh, bro. Why do I have to act so stupid for people?
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Bro, this is so obvious, okay? Clearly the artifacts show us how we all come together as one, and how we need to be one, how we're all one, and Unity's about being one, and us all being individuals is what the real problem is. I get it, bro. Come on.
Look, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you. The fact that you risked your life to save me, I don't know what to say.
Dude, it's kind of a given.
Well, yes, of course. But that's beside the point. My only wish is that my rescue hadn't come at the expense of Sam's life. He was one of my closest colleagues. And a cherished friend. Oh, poor Cora. I'm sure the poor thing is devastated. She's lost a wonderful father.
Yeah.
I really wish I could believe that. Our charter at Constellation has always been to analyze the unknown, but rarely at the expense of our members' lives. Yet all the while, I've been cavalier about taking risks and pushing the boundaries, not appreciating the true cost of my actions. Had I not pushed so hard to pursue the Starborn, perhaps none of this would have happened at all and Sam would still be alive.
Dude had a choice to be here. I think you really can't take responsibility for their own aggression.
Of course I can. Damn it! Why is this happening to us? We're explorers. Our curiosity pushes us to seek answers to life's mysteries. It's one of the core traits of humankind. Yet in return, this is what the universe throws at us. Beings from God knows where who are trying to murder us. Why? What have we done wrong? I understand why you're saying that, but I can't just turn my back on the universe like that. It's not who I am. The question is, where do we go from here?
Exactly
that. Do we
that.
stop exploring? Stop pushing the boundaries? Take a more aggressive posture towards the universe? I don't know where to begin.
Continue moving forward and take out anything that stands in our way.
I don't know. We've already suffered such a terrible loss. I can't bear to have it happen again.
Then tell them to quit.
Well, I suppose that's all I had on my mind for now. Oh, it was a relief to get all of that out in the open. I'm sorry I got so angry. But I assure you, it's nothing personal. You're the only one I feel comfortable talking with about these things. Thank you. Hearing you say that makes me feel a lot less guilty about monopolizing your time with my own problems. Well, we have a long road ahead of us. I suppose it's high time we get back to work.
Sort of. I mean, we're only gonna do like a couple more things. And then, you know, we're getting married. If you forgot about that, Sarah. I mean, like, I don't know why you're so... Oh, you're the only one I feel comfortable talking to about this. Like, I hope so. Gosh. That guy stole my haircut. What a loser.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the settled systems. They like to set up shop.
Hello?
A visitor? I have all the company I need. He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
Perhaps you should hear us out before you decide to cast judgment.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
Shh. Great Serpent can suck my cock.
Anything you could tell us would be tremendously helpful.
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. What? Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy and delivers the killing blow. That is all. Strength and conviction show your worthiness to the Great Serpent. The kill is not as important as showing there is no doubt. I grow tired of speaking. Leave me.
Okay, Baldy. Freaking swear. House Maroon. There's a reason I did not want to help them. There's a reason I never liked them. So stupid.
Contrary to what you might have heard, UC security personnel are good people. And Sergeant Yumi just happens to be an old friend.
Man, I don't give a crap about them. They did a terrible job protecting this place, that's all I know. Freaking Rover's still here, man.
You know I went to chef school?
I'm running.
Can we run through it one more time?
Whoa. Sometimes I wish the boost kind of shot me forward a bit more. Like I was jumping, like lunge jumping, not just jumping straight up. Why are you so fast?
Well, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
Stop smiling at me.
If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. What else did you learn? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. Was there anything else?
That is such a long shot. Oh my gosh.
Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
Glad I'm not the only one feeling that about you, of course.
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place.
Stupid.
And from there, maybe you'll find the
connections
true
from these stories, and then
unity.
all of a sudden I have coordinates and
Before
like,
you
are you
go,
kidding me?
You've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it? Conviction. Another word for strength. Can the truth not be revealed to the weak? Someone with doubts.
Absolutely not.
So that's your intention. Your friends, your companions, all of them will be swept along to the answer by the might of your forward momentum?
No one is swept along, Keeper. At Constellation, we operate as a team.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
You think you're asking me questions that are smart, bro. I just literally, like... Look, I know the guy's gonna be there because, of course, that's just how, you know, life works, I suppose. But it's the fact that you're like, oh, 1 and 2. He said 1 and 2? Then maybe it's the 2. Maybe the second planet in a star system. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's talking about unity and how you keep bringing up 2 when there should only be 1, and 2's the problem. That has nothing in the world to do with coordinates. It's just like, literally, like, you reached into your asshole, you went further than elbow deep, you went to your shoulder, you grabbed the answer and said, ah, I think I found it, and really you just pulled out your brain. Unbelievable. Smoky. Someone hitting the pen real hard out here.
Insane!
Oh my gosh, quit your run. So before I go to the second of the 4-4 and the 1-2-3-9-9 dum-dum, I'm gonna go and get married. Someone already stole it. Look at that.
Do you, Captain?
You're looking splendid today, Captain.
You must be the pilgrim, I think. That would make the most sense, realistically. I'm nervous. I'm nervous she's gonna be weird about us being in a relationship. Okay, what are you on about? Gonna do a couple jumps.
Grab jump successful, just like your lights.
have a lot of my crew over here that want to send a heartfelt thanks. Any way we can repay you?
Money!
Hope this helps you out. We gotta resume our patrol. Stay safe.
Jeez Louise, man, this place is far. Oh wow, since I gotta shoot anybody.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Alright, we're done. Have a good time in Neon.
Oh wow, I didn't realize Neon was here. Jumping through the whole entire universe here.
Another successful Jiro Sugiyama, head of Paradiso Security.
I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over and out.
You mean this large ship? That just sent chills through my... Oh my gosh, I don't like it. That is honestly a really cool ship, though. That's why I'm too curious not to board this thing.
We've docked. I'm sure whoever's in that ship will be thrilled to see.
We'll see.
I have things for you.
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect you're human.
Of course I'm human.
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long. How terribly frightening that would be.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
What is this ship?
You've come aboard the Earth colony ship, Constant. Generations ago, we set forth from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing a new habitable world in the spirit of our ancestors nearly a millennium ago. I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind.
Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know.
Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others.
They're humans too, man.
Well, the short answer is, we didn't. It's a generation ship, which is to say that most of us lived long, happy lives on board and passed our mission down to our children. It was never intended that the original crew would make it to our destination. The goal was always the preservation of the human race above all else. Though, it would seem that was perhaps a bit presumptuous.
Of course, we know that now. Human or not, we were still unable to communicate our intentions. As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected negotiations would be necessary. Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I feel kind of bad that I'm
I
gonna kill
will
them all
follow
and
you
take
to
their
the
ship.
bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist.
You grew up
Welcome to
training
the
on this
Earth
ship,
colony
bud. You
ship
get shitted on.
Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
So I have to say, with technology this outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate at all. It's almost like walking through a museum.
She's shit talking you guys.
Just stay out of trouble.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
That's fine.
We know there's a settlement on the planet below, meaning people were here before us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such, but initially I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond.
Oh my
and we'll
gosh.
go from there.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm serious. We have a rightful claim to this land, and I intend to fight for it. But as you're currently our only hope, Perhaps you'll honor my request and give it your all, for the sake of some very weary travelers who have come a very long way to be here. Thank you.
It's huge. I could see the planet like, oh my gosh, I don't know what you're
Never
thinking.
seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Dude, you want them to vacate
We've
the
got
entire
strict rules
planet.
around here.
That's just insane.
I've lived my entire life in constant.
Yeah, like your people are not gonna win that fight, man. Unless you like
Now that we know what's
drop a
out
nuke
there,
on them.
things are going to be more interesting.
Oh my gosh, this ship is complicated. How do you get out of here? What is down here? Are you imitating Earth sounds down there? I gotta say, I'm a little bit biased towards the Earthlings.
Careful waving that fancy gun around.
This fancy gun, it's just a shotgun. Sure, you've seen one before.
Was fun? Now what?
Now we go and see what the heck is going on down there. What if it's just like a dump? I can't imagine Sarah would want to get married on a dump. What do we got here? Okay, this place looks kind of chill.
Something for you when you have a moment.
We get out of this Paradiso. Did you bring us to a resort?
As we were landing, I picked up a message from Aja. She said to meet us at the park overlooking the ocean. Before we go to the ceremony, I want you to look me in the eyes and tell me this is exactly what you want. That's exactly how I feel. It's almost as though forces greater than our understanding have somehow steered us into each other's path. I love you, and I'm forever thankful to have someone as amazing as you in my life. Now come on. Aja is waiting for us.
Let's go. I like where you brought us so far. Hoping there's a beach. Ah, sorry. How do we even get over there?
Oh, this is too much fun.
Oh wow, is there actually a beach? Sorry.
We're waiting until everyone arrives.
This is everyone.
It's so lovely to see you, Sarah.
It's wonderful to see you too, Aja. This is the one I told you about.
I've heard a lot about you. All of it good. You're quite a catch.
Thanks.
10 seconds in and already you're embarrassing everyone.
Before we go any further, I just want to make sure that you are right for Sarah. She's quite special,
I know she deserves better, but I'll have to... Shh. We're made for each other.
It's true. We are.
I can see that. Well, I've seen enough. I can read people the moment I lay eyes on them. And you're going to make Sarah quite happy.
Coming from you, Aja, that means a lot.
Of course, Sarah. You know I always look out for you. Now, are we ready to begin the ceremony?
Yeah.
Very well. If everyone's ready, then I'll begin. It's been years since Sarah Morgan and I have spoken. And though it might appear that we've grown apart, I feel that we've become closer friends than ever before. When I received the message with Sarah's intent to marry, and that she wanted me to officiate the ceremony, I was overwhelmed with joy. Not because she had decided to rekindle our friendship, but because she was allowing me to share the happiest moment of her life. I can't imagine a greater honor. And for that, Sarah, I thank you.
I wouldn't have had it any other way, Aja.
Before you present your vows, I'd ask both of you to remember that love is what brought you together today. It is a foundation upon which a structure of trust, faith, and affirmation is built. This structure can be absolutely impenetrable if you both agree to love each other unconditionally, with faith, devotion, and acceptance. And most importantly, to allow yourself to be loved. Remember, there are no other bonds more meaningful than the one you are undertaking today. You should cherish this moment and hold it close to your hearts as a reminder of the love you share. If you both are willing to abide by these words, then you can be assured that your lives will be filled with joy and happiness forever.
That was beautiful, Aja. Thank you.
Did you need a moment, Sarah?
No, I'm fine. But I wanted to say something before you continue. When we stood beside that waterfall in New Atlantis, you told me that I needed to forget the past and focus on what I have right now. I swear, with every fiber of my being, that the past will no longer be an obstacle in my life. And I will honor your words by focusing my affection on the most important thing in my life. You. This is my solemn pledge to you. From deep within my heart, from deep within my soul, for all eternity.
And you? Did you have anything you wanted to say to Sarah?
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
I'm going to hold you to that promise.
You had a gift, Sarah?
Yes. I wanted you to have this as a token of our love. I'm giving this to you as a symbol of the clean break I've made from my past. Oh, it would have been impossible without your help. And for that, I'll be forever grateful.
With these promises of affection and these vows you've exchanged, by the power vested in me by the Articles of Constellation, I happily pronounce you life mates. Congratulations!
Aja, I don't know what to say. That was... oh, amazing. I couldn't imagine having the ceremony without you.
I'm glad everything worked out for you, Sarah. I'm only sorry that we waited so long to reach out and contact one another.
Thank you.
It was my pleasure. Well, you're both welcome to stay here for as long as you like. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. I wish the both of you a happy and healthy life together.
I'll never forget this, Aja. Thank you.
I'm happy to host Abigail here at my home. She's quite charming.
Oh.
Ah, my day just got a whole lot brighter. Well, well. Back for more, eh? I'm loved. You have no idea how wonderful that makes me feel.
Whoa.
If it keeps us close, then I'll gladly say those words every time you ask.
Well, I kind of like want to look around, you know? I mean, it's called Paradiso. It's like... a beach? Finally, a beach? People in...
The beach, the sound of the ocean. Ah, this is wonderful.
Everything here is a little more expensive than what I expected. Guess that's how they get you.
Does everybody wear the same outfit? Well, where do we get one of those? Yeah, I feel bad sitting in the chair while you're not. We'll sit here. Oh, it's a good day. It really is. I think I'm just gonna wait here a while. Hang out. Enjoy myself. Sarah, we've got a lot of things to do. Especially tonight.